Hello? Hello? All right. Should be live. Should everything be good here? It's just me and John. OJ went to go eat. MBG's a pussy. And Evan never comes on. What's up to everyone in the chat? What's up, Fish Fan? What's I'm not a Nintendo YouTuber. What's up, Joe S? What's up, Lydia? What is up? Joe S once again. What is up, Fish Fan? What is up, Joe S? What is up, DC Fat Cat? Channel members, of course, get priority in the love, but everyone gets love here. Felipe, Max, Marcus, Pitt, Carne Dark. How we doing? How we doing? Feeling better? Haven't been sick in over 24 hours. So that's good. Because I was sick as fuck the other night. It's about fucking grapes. What up, Blastoise, Avances, and Knicks, baby? Let's go. Throggy, there's a million weird people on the internet, dude. I don't want to send the guy hate or anything like that, so, you know, it's fine. People are allowed an opinion, but it's like some strange opinions out there. What's up, Noah? No, I don't think you understand. What up, El Grug? I ate like a bag of grapes, and it was probably like 2 pounds. That's a lot, yes, but I kind of spread it out throughout like the day. So like, I'm sitting there, laying in bed, farting my brains out. Normal, very normal. Wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm like, oh man, I don't feel good. Something is wrong. End up with the diarrhea. Okay, whatever. I'm mid diarrhea. I've already crapped diarrhea 3 times in a span of like 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to throw up. So mid rhea, I stand up. I pretty much just turn around and I'm like, rah! And I mean, it was just everywhere. Everywhere. And it just kept coming. And you could see, like, there were purple grapes. Yes, I washed them. There were purple grapes. And, like, just the skins of all these grapes are just flying all over the place. They start coming out my nose. There's literally grape skins coming out of my nose. And just all over the place. It was like The Exorcist shit. And it went on. I threw up like 4 times. I still had diarrhea. And funnily enough, I went to bed at like 6 in the morning. I finally felt okay. And I had to wake up at 8:30 because the maids were coming. So I slept for 2.5 hours. I cleaned the bathroom the best I could, and then I was just kind of like, well, they'll be earning their paycheck today. Oh, man. So, yeah. I just went in the guest bedroom and went back to sleep. I was like, just don't even say anything. Just leave, close the door on your way out. Thank you. You always do great work. Phoenix Resale has not come in yet. He is coming, I think, April 11th. Let me see here. I think that's the day he said he'd be here. Yes, April 11th he will be here, so. I don't know. It could have been food poisoning from the grapes. It could have been, who knows what it could have been. But I did eat a lot of grapes, and I probably ate too many. But, I mean, I had a couple grapes today. Why do I need maids? Because, I mean, you ever cleaned a fucking, like, bathroom, like a glass shower door? It's disgusting. Like, I don't know how to get that shit off. Plus, I got hardwood floors. They do all that. They clean the bathrooms. It's not expensive. People think if they come once a month, it's not expensive. Like, it could have been a sugar spike. I wouldn't believe a lot of things that Mr. Tallarico says, A-Rod. No, they don't come down here. They don't come down here. I don't tell them to. But once I get this all cleaned out, I'll have them come down here. Because it'll be nothing. Say something about Tommy Tallarico and the Amico. Tommy Tallarico tried to make the Amico, but it didn't work out, and he just took a bunch of people's money. No, there wasn't anything on the walls. There wasn't. The tour room is looking a little empty, yes. There will be some stuff, but I have so many toys and stuff to put on the shelves and other things. Trust me, I'm still going to have, like, stuff. It's just not going to be a bunch of video games that just sit here looking silly. What up, Brandon? I mean, the highest one is the best because, I mean, you get more money. Miss Click is still around. Yes, I do have British Bulldog. Miss Click is still around. No, the toys don't sit there. See, here's the difference. So, a Sega Genesis game. Chris! Hey, RGT, I'm sorry I've been gone for a few weeks, but don't worry, I'm still a member here. It's good to see you again, brother. It's good to see you, Chris, and don't worry about stuff like that, dude. I appreciate you. So, let's take these two things here. If I ever wake up one day, I was like, no, Click is still around. She's just with her kid. Like, she had a baby. If I ever wake up one day, I'm like, fuck, I really want to play Madden 96 on the Sega Genesis. That device behind me can play Madden 96 on the Sega Genesis, and will play it better with a better screen quality and a better image quality than any Sega Genesis that I own would ever do. Now, this toy, the only way to fully experience and check out this toy is to have this toy in my hands, is to hold this toy, to look at this toy, to appreciate the articulation of this toy. So I think it's completely different. I think the toys are important because you can't get the same feeling of holding the toy and having the toy in your hand by looking at a picture of it. You know, a video game, a comic book, you can experience in a multitude of ways. A toy, you really can't. That's just my thought, though. But I like the toys. I want the toys. No, fucking amiibo. Rylan with a nice dono. Hey, man, I'm subbed to you. I enjoy a lot because you're a variety YouTuber, funny, copy of a Spawn 2.0 independent YouTuber, and not a popular YouTuber, and I like that a lot from you. I just try to have fun, man. People take a lot of things, and I say, like, the fucking Spawncast tonight, the whole E3 segment, like, if I really wanted to go to E3, I would go to E3. John, people don't understand. John says things, well, I mean, I'm not like, hey, I have a Joker, the Batman, the animated series toy. You trying to fuck? Like, that's not a pickup line. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, the whole E3 thing. John knows what to say to annoy me. And so I play into it on the show. You know, it's people seem to forget. Spawncast is a show. Okay? It's not a podcast where a bunch of grown men and one woman are seriously sitting there and just hashing it out about video games, because there's a million of those. We try to put entertainment into them. That's why John says certain things. That's why I say certain things. That's why MBG says certain things. That's why OJ says certain things. There's an entertainment aspect to it, and some people just like don't freaking realize it. Fish fan RGT, healthy food of the week, and can we get a good story? Maybe a Gma story. Also, Spawn Wave's good people. So actually, Grandma came by today. One of her sisters isn't doing very well, and she's at the hospital down the street from my house that I was at when I was ill. But so the healthy eat of the week. Really, I pretty much eat like the same thing. I've been doing chicken Alfredo, because if you got like naked chicken, you put some basic spices on it, like Mrs. Dash, a little bit of oregano. The fettuccine has no sodium in it whatsoever. And then the sauce has a little bit, but that's completely counteracted because nothing else in it has it. I've really been enjoying that. Good story. Let me think of something. Did I ever tell the story about when I got in a fist fight with a preacher at a church because we were skateboarding there? Let me know in the chat, and I will tell that story if I have not. Colin, welcome to the RGT Army. Is that twist my nipples when they hurt? I haven't seen you in quite a while, sir or madame. It's good to see you. No, I use actual chicken and cook it. Thoughts on the no-fap lifestyle? Are you adherent? What is your longest streak? Have Spawncast members ever had a contest a la Seinfeld? I would probably lose the contest. When I was in the hospital, obviously I didn't. When I got home from the hospital, I was very weak. Like, it was like a chore, like just walking around the house. And like, so I would say for like a week and a half, I didn't after I got sick, or not sick, after all my health shit caught up to me. But yeah, that was probably my longest time. I feel like John would be that. Okay, so that's the new one. All right. So when we would go skateboarding, I was kind of like the enforcer, because like that's just who I was. Like, I didn't fucking care. I didn't care about anything. Don't talk to us. Don't try to kick us out. This, that, and the other. There's this one church that we used to skateboard at all the time. And the pastor of the church actually came out one day and was like, hey, you know what? I don't mind you guys skateboarding here. You know, at least you're somewhere safe. You know, you're not out in the streets doing stuff like that. So you guys can skate here anytime you want. So that was like super cool. So one night we're out there skating, and some dude comes out from the church and is like, you guys can't skate here. And I'm like, yo, you know, the pastor of the church, you know, we talked to him, you know, he came out and he actually gave us his blessing to skate here because he didn't want us out in the streets. And he was like, well, no, he didn't. You're lying to me. And I'm like, because I don't like to be called a liar. I'm like, I'm not lying to you. He said that. And the guy's like, look, if you guys don't get out of here, I'm going to call the cops. And so I got like right in his face. And I was like, no, you're not going to call a fucking thing, because the pastor said that we could skate here. And he kind of like pushed me off of him because I was very close to him. And then I kind of punched him in the face. And then it was
kind of punched him, or actually punched him?
Yeah, I punched him. And so then like he hit the ground. He started screaming. So we hopped in. Who drove there? I don't know.
Played Papa Roach.
Oh no, we were listening to gangster music, son. It was like the way the church is set up is like there was. It's hard to explain. So you would drive up this hill, and there was parking there in the hill, and then this is where we would skate, because it was like an elevation drop that started out low and got higher and higher and higher. So that's where we really skated. But down on the street level, there was additional parking. So we would always park on the street level, so that way we'd have more room to skate. So we just like ran down. I forget whose car we got in. And yeah, so, you know, we didn't go back there for quite a while. Scott Woodford, member of the RGC squad for 5 months. Oh wait, we also got a new member, Colin. Appreciate you, buddy. I think I said that now I think about it. I just got over being sick from the strawberry recall. WWE 2K3 plays well on the Steam Deck. What the hell is strawberry recall? My go-to
I just
trick.
hate strawberries. Hold on, what?
Yeah, there's a strawberry recall, John. They're gonna be sick like me. My go-to trick was the fakie inward heel flip, because I don't know why I could do those, but I remember we were skating at the tennis courts in the downtown area, and we were just like warming up, and I just started like chucking them, and I was like doing them, and my buddy was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, bro, I don't even know. And so he's watching me do it, and he's like, that's a fakie inward heel flip. He's like, how are you doing those so easy? I was like, I don't really know. And so like that was my trick that would always, you know, if we were like playing a game of skate or something, like I would throw that in there so I could get a letter on someone. I was a bad kid, like, you know. No, I appreciate you, Colin. Like, I'm not proud of it, but it's who I was. You know, what am I gonna do? Look at this Nintendo graph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Well, because it's like carne asada. No, I didn't kick puppies. I like dogs. I like dogs more than I like people.
What games have I recommended that were bad that no one else recommended?
Star Wars, the fucking shitty Star Wars game. I need
You're hung up on that Star Wars game.
Well, you wasted $14 of me. Nate can help me out here. He has a whole list.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Would 3DS on NSO include DLC with Smash 3DS? That's a good question. I just don't see 3DS being on
I don't know if they'd be able to re-release Smash DS because it has so many different licenses and characters in there that aren't Nintendo's.
No, I was regular. I wasn't goofy, and I didn't push Mongo either. I would make fun of Mongo people. I did not eat the KFC Double Down because it would probably send me into the hospital. Rylan with another dono. More money. Anyways, do you see F-Zero being resurrected of a brand new game or not, or a remaster like Metroid Prime quality? Opinion? Yes. Actually, tomorrow's video, if fucking Brett gets it to me, I'm surprised. I'm gonna see if he's still alive. Maybe something happened to him because he hasn't sent it to me yet. Yeah, tomorrow's video is gonna be about F-Zero. I think you're getting a Prime remaster quality. I'm just not sure that it's going to be next level games. Sending tonight or tomorrow? Put a little pressure on him. See, I would like. Oh, he's sending it tonight. Good. I am in good health, man. My blood pressure is actually very good right now. That went up on one of my medicines, but since then it's been very good, and yeah, I think things are getting better. 3DS will come to the Switch. 2 clamshell screens, Nintendo will Nintendo. You never know. Yeah, I would like Smash for N64 first, which is funny because I never really played that game when I was a kid. No, Nate's not here. It's just me and John. I need to get like an overlay for when nobody else is on camera so I could put like text of who's actually here.
Nate's probably on Halo right now too, right?
Is he?
Can't be here, huh?
Is he?
I don't know. Why do people appear offline? What do I know? I appear online like with the people.
Could I get Alpha on the after show? I haven't talked to Alpha in a while. I know he's very busy. Like, I think he just got a new house or something. Him and his wife, which, funnily enough, as long as I've known that man, I never knew he was married. Like, that was fucking news to me when he made like a tweet about it. Spawnwave versus DK Oldies boxing match. Who would win? It's fucking not DK Oldies.
Like the brand, I just punched the logo.
No. Nick 93. Randall sucks against the Lakers and turns into the best player ever versus us. Anyways, when LeBron comes back, the Lakers are winning it all. The West is open. When is he supposed to come back? Because I'm not so. You guys are in 10th place right now. I'm not so sure that you guys will be in the playoffs.
Sounds like making for a good movie. They get him right at the last minute. He comes back, leads them to victory.
And that's so fucking true. But I don't think the Lakers are as bad as they were. But I just, man, that team that wasn't handled.
If he came back and that happened, I'd retire right away. That'd be it. I'd be done if I was LeBron then.
But he wants to play with his son. Word is he's ready and that we are in the play-in. There's still like 10 games left, 11 games left, dude. I don't know that. I did see that DSP stream a few days ago. I actually messaged Stuttering Craig. I was like, dude, did you see that shit, John?
Mm-mm.
I know that you are a fan of the Down the Rabbit Hole on DSP. You need to watch that stream.
I just like the Down the Rabbit Hole YouTube. Okay, they're very good. Their research on their stuff is very good.
Yes, but you also are familiar with DSP because of that.
Yeah,
you need to watch that stream.
Okay.
With Stuttering Craig, like side. What's it called?
What
Side
happened?
Pocket. Dude, like Craig was like, he was very cordial, him and his co-host, but whenever DSP would get caught up in a lie, like Craig would pretty much tell him like, okay, well, that's not true because you just said this, that, and the other. They brought up everything, like him spending money on the WWE mobile game and he tried to deny it. And Craig was like, well, okay, you have an account on the game. Why don't you send me a picture of your account via email, and then that way I can exonerate you and say, okay, well that wasn't his account that everyone's saying that spent thousands of dollars on the game. And he was like, well, I can't do that because it could compromise other accounts of mine and put my family at risk. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, it was over Side Scroller. It was over 5 hours long, but I started watching it and I just couldn't turn away. Like, I couldn't stop. It was so good. That show that he does is actually, like, it's just interviews, but it's actually very entertaining. I was having a very good time with it.
When did all this happen?
A couple days ago. Wednesday, I think it was. My nipples, they hurt when you twist them, SFW. What age did you lose your virginity? Share a story. I've told it before. I was 13 years old. The girl was a marijuana dealer who ended up getting kicked out of school, middle school. It was 8th grade, and it was on the side. So, like, we lived in an apartment complex, but the end units were 3-bedroom units, and they were all just one level. So it was like you have an end unit here, 3 bedrooms, and then you have, you know, one on the bottom, one on top. There were like 1 or 2 bedrooms, one on the bottom, one on top, one on the bottom, one on top, and then another end unit, which was a 3-bedroom. So I was on, we had a 3-bedroom unit. It was on the end, and there was a little strip of grass between our place and then the next set of apartments, but there was not another 3 bedroom there. It was just straight up apartments. So yeah, it was on the side there. She had came, her and her friend Kristen, like, I'm pretty sure like she had banged the dude to get a ride to my house because some sketch dude like dropped her off. But yeah, that was it. It was lasted like couple seconds, minute maybe, and that was it. Yeah, Keem showed up. That was good. That was good when he showed up. Yeah, Keem showed up on the show.
Why?
Because
how is he linked to all that?
It's fucking Keem. The Spawncast was good. Some people got mad, as usual.
No one got mad. It was
in the chat.
Oh, I don't know. I just assume everyone's always mad online.
I tried to tell people that it's an entertainment thing, and you say certain things to get me going, and I say certain things to get other people going, and like people just look too far into it.
Yeah, I know.
Sean Hamilwright, for April Fools, RGC should do Newswave, and John does a I was wrong video. Call it Sean Wave and John GT85.
I thought about doing that for April Fools where Newswave's done by someone else, and then I just show up on their channel instead.
That's pretty funny. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, talking with this chick. Any chance you can get?
Okay, yeah.
Any chance you can get Wood on the Spawncast? He's been on before.
Yeah, he's been on a couple times. Him and Bob were on at one point. It was like the Spawncast cross Nintendo podcast.
The monitor screensaver. Oh, the launch box that just continually runs. Like the big box launch box is super cool, but it runs everything, mostly everything through RetroArch, which doesn't really, like, it's good for just accessibility, but it doesn't allow you to do things that the individual emulator will do on its own. So that's when I downloaded like DuckStation tonight, and I downloaded Yabusa or Yayabusa for Saturn stuff, because through RetroArch you can't tinker with the internal resolution. With the individuals you can. So I'm playing like PS1 games upscaled to 4K, and it's fucking stunning. It's stunning. Same thing with Saturn shit. Stunning. And I'm like, holy shit, like this is so much better than how it was playing it. So the thing I bought, yes, it was preloaded. It was the 10. Honestly, you could just buy, the guy sells just the 10 terabyte hard drive separately, and you could just pretty much buy that and not get it with the mini PC. I just got it with the mini PC because I wasn't sure how any of this really worked, and I figured that would be the easiest way for me. But if you're somewhat knowledgeable about a basic computer and you know what sort of specs to look forward to, you could avoid getting the mini PC. But I like it because it's all a hole in one thing.
Oh, see, look, who is this that's on right now? Is this Nate? Who is this? It is Nate. Nate is on.
What a piece of shit.
I don't know if MSG's on too.
Salute Mr. Dones. Mr. Dones, what a fucking game today. And how poetic was it that Mitchell Robinson got the ceiling score of the game. He got the points when it mattered. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful fucking game. Beautiful game. I don't know DC Fat Cat. Everything is preloaded, but it's like ISOs and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Dones. It was such a good game. Donnie re-up in the RGT Army membership. Chris re-up in the RGT member army. Fuck, I can't even talk. Red Bandana, I'll do your show sometime, man. Hit me up. I saw your show with that Josie Waldemar chick. She's going to blow up. If she plays her cards right, I think she could blow up. Because, you know, obviously she's an attractive female, but she knows her shit, too. I could see her blowing up. Deal Wheel, no, he's coming April 11th. He's coming to the house. Yeah, I'll do it, dude. Just hit me up. Do I collect 90s X-Men figures? Yes. So these figures right here are the Toy Biz 90s X-Men figures. Hello, Leah's World. Yeah, Nathan, the car is up and running. It still needs work, but it's a hell of a lot. Like, if I was in a desperate situation and I had to drive it somewhere, I would drive it somewhere. You know, I wouldn't worry about it. Like, it definitely runs a lot better, but it's still not perfectly optimized. So there's a German shop actually like 2 miles down the road from me that I didn't realize existed. And looking through his work, he constantly has like older vehicles in his shop, and all of his ratings are very good. So I was gonna call him this week, but I got kind of tied up doing other stuff. So I'm gonna give him a call next week and see if he wants to take a look at it. Just because I feel like there's some additional stuff that he could probably do that I wouldn't be able to do. I got the mini PC off of Etsy. Brom Batcher, I think her name is. She's very nice. I talked to her. I've only talked to her like once or twice, but she was very nice in conversations. Yeah, dude, Etsy is like legit. Like if you type in,
you never think of Etsy for video game stuff.
I've bought stuff off there before though. The Iceman's fucking great, dude. The Iceman it's still my favorite guitar to play. Like it plays so good. And I don't know why, but like it plays substantially better than like most of my other guitars. But yeah, internal resolution, upscaling, that shit is fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, some of those games look pretty crazy when you do that.
Like Metal Gear Solid looked ridiculous. Like
Did you do anything with the GameCube stuff yet?
Yeah, I have. It can only do like 2-3x on GameCube, but like I sent the fucking video today. In the
what you want to look at are texture packs for the GameCube.
Oh yeah, well that's like N64 stuff. But no, like the fucking Simpsons Hit and Run. I literally am playing the HD version of the game because everything is upscaled and it's like it looks so good. And I'm like, holy shit.
Emulation is pretty wild now.
I mean, emulation. Somebody asked, is emulation the better option? It's the easier option. It's an option that allows you to actually enhance what you're playing. And I think that's one of the major differences. You know, things like input lag and stuff, you know, that's kind of a thing of the past with these systems. It's just what they're able to be done. And obviously, you know, I didn't get rid of a lot of like PS4 stuff, Xbox One stuff. No, I kept that. I'm keeping a PlayStation 3, my backwards compatible PlayStation 3. My Xbox plays all my Xbox stuff. I am getting rid of the PlayStation 4 because I can play those games on my PlayStation 5.
Right.
You know, everything is very calculated with what I'm getting rid of, but Sicilian Gamer, thoughts on the DSP Side Scrollers interview. Also thoughts on the Boogie 298 Wings of Redemption boxing match. we talked about the DSP Side Scrollers interview. I sent Craig a message. I was like, dude, that was fucking killer. And he was like, yeah, that was great. It really, that shit really helped. Dude, the donos that man was getting, he had to have cleared $1,000. He had to have cleared $1,000 during that shit. And it's so funny because DSP is just sitting there and these donos are just rolling in. And you know he's not putting 2 and 2 together, that he could have done something like this on his platform. He could have had Craig interview him on his platform, and I feel like Craig probably would have taken him up on it. But, dude, those donos were crazy. It was a great interview, though. And Boogie versus Wings, a redemption boxing match. I mean, Boogie is almost 50 years old. He's had health problems, mental health problems. I mean, if you want to be a sideshow circus act because you need money, okay, you know, that is what it is. But if you're, you know, I don't know, man. Someone's going to fucking die in the ring or some shit like that.
Oh, man. One capture the flag, we made him quit.
Okay. You probably had bad internet. Ryland, the Super Mario movie comes out April 5th, and the final trailer came out. Are you going to see the movie when it comes out? What's your opinion? I definitely want to check out the movie. I might actually go see it in theaters. So
I'm going to see it the day after it comes out.
The last time I went to a movie theater was when I was 18, and I've told this story before, and I saw Terminator 3, and I went because my friend Hunter got a bunch of kids movie tickets for free. And so me and a bunch of people went with him. I was trying to hook up with this Asian girl, and then Hunter ended up hooking up with the Asian girl. And I was like upset, but I was like, you know what? I can't get too mad at this because Hunter got me this free movie ticket, and now I'll just watch the movie.
18, wow. So you haven't been in the movie theater in a long time. It's like way different now compared to then.
Yeah, I don't like change. Okay, they didn't make no 20 grand off of them, but they had to make at least $1,000. It was great, dude. It's so smart. How's my health? Health is doing good.
Minus the grapes fighting back.
Yeah, that was hell. Speaking of upscale, do you think Nintendo will give Metroid Prime 1 treatment to 2 and 3? No. I think Metroid Prime 2 and 3 are just going to be basic upscale. Metroid Prime Remastered has new graphical textures. I don't think they're going to do that for 2 and 3. I think they're just going to make it a higher resolution.
2 and 3 will be happy to be there.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, fucking DSP is always going to... The man just... I don't understand, like... Well, I mean, I guess I do. It's just a... Because I had a friend that was like that, just a compulsive liar. And, like, they don't even... They make up delusions in their head where everything is justified and everything they're saying is true, even when, you know, it's not true. It's sad, but, you know, that's what it is. I never even saw the first Avatar. I don't know. It looked kind of weird.
Pretty impressive when it... I mean, it still looks good now, but, like, it was really impressive when it came out.
But, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I play video games. Does it look better than a video game?
Yeah.
Does it really?
It does. I mean, Avatar, it was some cutting edge stuff when it dropped. I mean, even now, the new one looks crazy, too.
Is Quantum TV coming up? I'd pay for that. I don't really follow Quantum's whole thing. I know Angry Video Game Nerd's actually going on Side Scrollers. And I think that'll be interesting because I think they're going to bring up, like, the hate forum on Reddit that Cinemassacre has. Like, I think...
The hate forum?
Oh, dude, you've never... There's 20,000 members on it. The Cinemassacre Truth, yeah.
Why? What happened?
Dude, I'll link it to you. It's amazing. I like to look at it sometimes. Occasionally, like, I'll come up in it just because I don't know why. But
Sean.
Red Bandana, because you're awesome. He said he blessed the cast with their epics. Yeah, dude, just DM me. I think hit me up on Twitter or something and let me know when you're doing the show, and I'll come do it. I've never seen any John Wick movie. I don't know.
I think you'd like John Wick, dude.
I probably would, but I don't know. Link what in the chat? Later, Rylan. Thank you, dude. You were fucking awesome tonight, man. So we'll wrap this up in like 20 minutes. I'll go to 12:15 since John extended things. Yeah, Cinemassacre Truth. Some of the stuff is funny and very harmless, but some of the stuff is like, bro, chill out.
Yeah, we're rolling on Halo right now.
I'll play it again.
Sean just won't stream it.
I gotta wait for Brett to send me the video anyway. So
yeah, I want to see greatness.
Man, all right. So I might have made a purchase tonight, a large purchase, but I needed it, and I sent it to this chick. I was like, "Hey, yo, talk me out of buying this," and she was like, "I can't. Those are cool." It was the complete Power Ranger set that I didn't buy the other night. And so I was like, word, you gonna come over and help me unbox it? And she was like, yeah, maybe if I can have the pink one. Bro, you ain't getting my fucking pink Ranger. You're not getting Kimberly. Get out of here. Call her a thief. That KFC Double Down won't be sitting well. Yeah, I'm sure it's on something streaming. I watched Back to the Future Part 2 the other day because I haven't watched it in like 2 months. 20K. I mean, you know, there's a lot of, not everyone's gonna like you, and like that's cool, but like some of these people just go a little bit too far. I think if they just kept it to like memes and funny photoshops and stuff, I don't think, you know, anyone would care, but like some of those people go a little bit too far. I just got a Pee Wee Herman doll off of Whatnot. Thing's fucking awesome because I had a bunch of credit.
Yeah, I counted up all the games on Nintendo Switch Online for like the different older systems, and it's almost 200 games now. That feels like a lot.
What's your video for tomorrow, John? Is it an updated review of Nintendo Switch Online?
Is Nintendo Switch Online finally worth it?
Have I ever had a girl that came over and wanted to get on stream with you? Yes, but I would never allow it.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Why not?
No. A Power Ranger game collection similar to Cowabunga collection would be so awesome. I agree, because the games from the 16-bit era were always very different. You know, the first Power Rangers game on Super Nintendo was a beat 'em up. On the Genesis, it was a fighting game. On the Sega CD, it was an FMV game. What is the 10 terabyte hard drive that I bought? Yes, it is Red Bandana. It was expensive, but I had a bunch of Whatnot credit. What is the 10 terabyte? Yes, Wishbone, you can send it to me. I don't know that it has a name here. I could bring it up.
Oh, look, we're getting like the older maps now. You just getting that one map the whole time when we played it last time.
Okay, now this girl's saying she should give me $100 for it.
What? Why?
I told her there's something else she can give me for it.
Oh
how
much were those Power Rangers? Are they that expensive? I didn't realize it.
I got the set for $200, which isn't bad because usually it's $300 for the 6. So here, I'll just link it, or I'll show it in the chat and you can search for it. This is what am I doing here? Will this work? No, because I had video capture. Let me turn that off. Maybe that'll work. Okay, it's not working. Let me do this. Let me do this. I think I can just shrink myself. There we are. So this is the guy that I bought it from. You could just get the launch box pre-done. Comes with this Xbox controller really isn't that bad. You could select different options if you want big box premium, no big box premium. If you want a controller, if you don't want a controller. But this is the guy. His name is New Age Arcade. New Age Arcade on Etsy. And bro, like when I tell you it's legit, like it's legit. So that's the launch box style, and then you could do this style, which is the big box style. Now the thing of it is like I said, like it plays, PS2 stuff. It plays a bunch of stuff, but you could download individual emulators, not through RetroArch, because you're playing this on a PC. You have to have a PC to plug this into. Now, I do want to say, I did plug this in because when I was initially setting it up, A, I was an idiot, and 2, my TV upstairs was fucking up, which, a fucking $2,000 plus TV fucks up. There's another purchase, the LG CX. Thanks, John. But
CX is a good TV.
It does not work with this damn thing, though, because it would only run things at 30 frames, and I was freaking out because nothing was running right, and I was like, holy fucking shit, I wasted my money. I came down here, put it on the TCL piece of shit from China that I paid like $300 for. Runs great. Yeah, it won't do 60 frames on that TV. But I did plug this into my computer, my PC, and while it didn't do the big box, it did do the standard launch box, and I was able to access everything and just play the games. So, you have options with this, and you have, you can just plug it into your computer and be done with it. I wanted something that I could hook up to my television, so that I wasn't relying on my own personal computer. So I got this. This is the actual thing that I got. This is the mini PC that it comes with. And yeah, so, it comes with the keyboard, comes with the mouse, and you do have to use those sometime. Yeah, it does a phenomenal job. I'm very impressed with it. Just for some reason on my television upstairs, it would not do, I love TCL. It would not do 60 frames. So everything I'm playing, it's halving the frame rate, and I'm sitting here and I'm seriously just getting so mad. And so I start fidgeting around with stuff, and that's just making everything worse because I'm adjusting settings and whatnot. So like now it's not even it's like saying like I don't have access to this file. This file is damaged, and I'm like, oh my god. But thankfully I got it figured out, and then I came downstairs and hooked it up to this TV. I haven't really tried much PS3 stuff with it, Sinner, but like PS2 for the most part works pretty well. Xbox, a little hit or miss, but that's the thing. These emulators are going to be constantly updating with better compatibility and better ways to run these games. And, if the mini PC portion of what I have, becomes outdated, you can always buy another computer. Like computers are always going to be advancing. They're always going to be getting stronger. They're always going to be running things better. So you could just upgrade that while keeping the 10 terabyte drive that has the emulators already on it, that has, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 1 games, over 40,000 games. See ya, Cincy. So yeah, it's legit. I love it. I love it now that I have it working great. And the fact that I'm fucking around with emulators on their own, and doing like the upscaled increasing resolution. Like it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's a whole new way. It's almost like a whole new experience playing some of these games. And it really makes you able to enjoy, you know how like when you were a kid, you envisioned a game, and then as you became an adult, you're like, this game doesn't look anything like that. It allows you. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive. Like, don't get me wrong. But like I said, you could do it for $400 and just get the fucking thing. And I mean, yes, you can always, and let me preface this. I paid this for convenience factor because yes, I could have just put a bunch of emulators and ROMs on my PC that I have right here next to me, and I wouldn't have needed all this stuff. I don't feel like downloading and optimizing a bunch of emulators, getting the BIOS files, getting all the games, putting all the games on there, this, that, and the other. This was very, very convenient for me. It's all in one thing. And I mean, to be real, I'm making a decent little chunk of change here from selling this stuff. But yeah, like 3DS games, Samus Returns, fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Because you upscale the fuck out of it, and you're like, wow, this looks so great. So, okay, once again, got about 10 minutes left, people. 10 minutos. Once again, this is what I paid for mine, but like I said, you could just get, and there's so many, like, Chinese clone systems on here. You can get, look, he even has an 8 terabyte, but I'd probably go with the 10 terabyte because it's only $20 more. This is the $20 or the terabyte drive. Already done. Yes, Adam, it has arcade games on it. It has arcade games on it. It has like computer games like Amiga and Windows games like Doom and stuff like that. MS-DOS games. It has handhelds. It has consoles. It has arcade, which I already said. It has the Video Game Preservation Society. They're sitting there.
Oh my gosh.
Scanning all those magazines. I got all those magazines. They're on here. It's got WiiWare games, so like Castlevania Rebirth, Contra Rebirth. It's got some Wii U games that run pretty decently on it as well. It's a decent thing. It comes loaded, and you can load it. Do I think the wow factor of the Steam Deck will make the next Switch less interesting since Valve still likely has more powerful hardware? With that in mind, what's the hurry for Switch 2? Yes, it has Virtual Boy. Full library of Virtual Boy. It's completely plug and play. Yep. Yeah, RetroArch Wade. You know what's going on. I don't have a referral link, Mike Odyssey. What's up, dude? What was I gonna say? No, because Nintendo still has its exclusives. They have their mainline IPs that people are still going to be attracted to, no matter what Valve does. What's wrong, John?
I tried so hard and we lost.
Well, it's because you're playing with MVG. How did he do?
I was 23-12.
What was MVG?
Oh gosh,
yeah, Swade, you're not.
I'm not gonna do it to him.
You're not wrong, but I'm paying for convenience with everything done for me, where I literally press a button and then everything is there, everything is preloaded, everything is done for me. And plus, I'm supporting a small business. This man could be using this money to feed his family.
I'm gonna go get on Halo Sean and voice chat. You're wrapping up in a little bit soon.
Yeah, I'm wrapping up at 12:15.
Okay, good sir. I'll see you on. Hey, the people in chat, make him bring him his Xbox down next time so you can watch the Halo. Make him do it.
Nah, they don't care. They say you're going to buy drugs.
What?
Some guy says Phoenix Resale is gonna steal my games. Like, how would that even work?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of logistics that go into that then.
There's a lot of like, is he going to have like a crew of people with him and they're going to tie me up? Like, I don't understand.
I need to direct. I couldn't talk to them the whole time the last game, and now it's capture the flag, so I need to go direct them. All right. I'll catch you a little bit, Sean.
All right, later. Yeah, DS prices are through the roof right now. 3DS, I mean. Yeah, I still play my Steam Deck. No, I'm not going to PAX this year, Mike. I know Nate is going, but nobody knows what he looks like, so. Cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. Better stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. I actually am keeping my Wii U, just in case I want to play some Wii games. Like, it has Wii games on there, but like some of them are let me take this down. Some of them, it's hard to finagle them. But like, what did I play on the Wii? Oh, I played Sonic Colors and I up-resed it. And I was like, look, I'm playing Sonic Colors HD. I have some okay, I don't think Tommy Tallarico would come on this show. I did put some emulators on the Steam Deck. I liked it. I haven't watched a single episode of The Last of Us show. Yeah, Nick, I probably should. But I genuinely like the game. I did Veggie Broth. Yeah, I saw that, DC Fat Cat. I don't know. A convenience. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Stakes. Like, important games. Games that I would want to play, like Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm not selling that. I kept my PS3. I have my Xbox Series X. I have my PlayStation 5, so I can play my PlayStation 4 games. Okay, I'm not stupid. Everything is pretty calculated here. It's just getting rid of the stuff that just sits here and does nothing. Andres, I have a video on that. Make sure you check that out. Oh. I like Sonic Colors. Yep, I'm playing a lot of those systems. The good John. Yeah, the Steam Deck can run those things pretty well. Thoughts on John milking Switch 2 videos? I'm just glad John is starting to get pushback from people, because that motherfucker used to never get pushback for anything. I mean, like, he and I would make a same video, and for some reason people would get so mad at me and nobody would care about his video. And now it's almost like the tables have turned a little bit, so I just embrace it. Is it coming my way? No, I think it's spring here. My daffodils are blooming outside. Let's check the weather. Now I'm a bit concerned. Daily. $42 tomorrow, 52 Monday. There's nice temperatures. No, I think I'm good. Who's your vote for NBA MVP? If we're actually talking about the most valuable player, it is Jalen Brunson. Let's be real. I don't have any pansies. I wish I did. I don't know. They do the yard work here. Yep, it's got LucasArts games. Now it's showing DS games because that's Lego Star Wars. Jalen Brunson is the most impactful player for the Knicks. The Knicks are a 500 team without Jalen Brunson. Callan Shaw Indie Games. Missed everything tonight. About to catch up on the cast. Have a good week, bro. Appreciate you, Callan Shaw. It was a good show. We had fun. And it's not Giannis, because everyone says it's Joel. No, he said the NBA. I talked a little bit about the I can't be on Twitch. I'd get kicked off there in a minute. I talked a little bit about the PS5 Pro, and that was it. You know, I don't have much to say beyond what I said in it, and that was my piece. 3 more minutes, folks. Get your final questions in. Joker, I don't know, Joker got a little bit shut down today, you know what I'm saying? I agree, Director of Rec. Do you think all the 3DS, Wii U, last-minute eShop downloads will convince companies to bring more games forward to the Switch? I don't think so. I think they're just, you know, it is what it is. When a platform is closing, you know, you get that little boost of sales. And, I mean, a lot of people are starting to, you know, discount. They're all like 90% off. Pro Joe, he's not coming until April 11th, so we got a little bit of time. But probably that week I'll have my editor edit it, all the stuff. Giants free agency is looking great. I'm very happy with the way things have been going. After this stream, I'm going to actually eat a little food because I did not eat dinner. Now that I think about it, I will play a couple games of Halo and probably go to bed around 12:50. Qbert fan club. Would you prefer Qbert if it was 3D? I don't like Qbert. Qbert does nothing for me. It does nothing. I have no nostalgia for Qbert. I have no love for it. I've gone through 3 sets of Joy-Cons, Ryan. I love the Strike games. There's also Nuclear Strike too. Favorite dunker from the 90s? I got to go with Prime Sean Kemp. I always thought Kevin Johnson was kind of an underrated dunker because he was a small guy. I never really got into Ryan, Jesus Christ. I just never really got into that game. Like, it did nothing for me. And I saw somebody say something about Batman Beyond. I never watched Batman Beyond. I was a Batman the Animated Series kid. By the time Batman Beyond came on, I want to say that was like, what, 2000, 2001? Yeah, John Stark was nasty. Sean Kemp was nasty. There was a ton of great dunkers in the 90s. I mean, Shaq. Shaq was a fucking menace. Marble Madness is so good. Marble Madness is great. Any tips on how to avoid the Noid? I watched that Simpsons episode where they're like, oh, these floats suck, and they're like, no, we got Funky Winker Bean. Hey, Funky. No, Popeye is fucking horrible. And yes, Batman the Animated Series. I mean, that's what I got all the toys of. I got the whole collection on disc. Just fan-fucking-tastic. Great artwork. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. All right, let me go play with these fools on Halo. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will do a midweek stream next week for sure. 100%. Hold me to it. I will see you guys again before next Saturday. I need to get back into the groove. Just sometimes with like Knicks and stuff, it's hard to figure out which day it is, and then if it falls on wrestling day, it's like, oh, now the week is already, wrapping up. I don't know. Thank you to everyone who came through and chatted with me. Thank you to everyone who subscribed as well. Thank you to everyone who is a channel member, and of course, thank you to everyone who donates. You guys are awesome. Noah, I don't think I said hey to you. Hey, Noah. Thank you for being a channel member. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I will have some videos coming up very soon on this channel as well. I'm getting back into the groove with it. And yeah, I'll see you all next week, but I'll see you before then because obviously I have a video tomorrow and I'm doing a stream.